Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Welcome to Mobamals, Mafia Animals Poker Playing Cards. Make 100. Where real-life mobsters meet the wild side. Let's dive into the intriguing world of this unique deck. Meet Carmine the Snake Persico and Vincent Mad Dog Call. Real-life mobsters with fascinating stories. Mobamals takes these characters and transforms them into their animal nickname counterparts. Introducing a 55-card poker-sized deck featuring 52 of your favorite mobsters reimagined as animals. Each card is a dedication to a different real-life mobster, complete with their name, nickname, affiliation, and birth-death years. But that's not all. This limited edition print run includes exclusive items like poker chips, signed decks, whiskey glasses, challenge coins, and even handmade Mobamal plushies. Don't miss your chance to be part of this limited edition experience. Back Mobamals, Mafia Animals Poker Playing Cards. Make 100 on Kickstarter now. Let's bring these mobster animals to life together.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just, I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting. But also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Monday Madness. And I'm glad I wasn't keeping track of how many of these we've done, because we've been doing this for a long freaking time. We'd be somewhere in the 200s episode-wise over a 4-year period, longer than 4 years. It's crazy. Can't believe we're still out here doing this. I am wrecked. I'm nursing serious injuries from my roller skating experience over the weekend. And the day after, I didn't feel near as bad. Like yesterday, I didn't feel near as bad as I feel today. Today, the legs are like, oh, you thought you were going to get away with it, huh? Nope, no such action. My legs hurt from hip to ankle. Every bit of shins, calves, thighs, quads, hammies, all of it. It all freaking hurts right now. Because, skating's fun. So, if I sound a little slow, or I'm acting a little slow, or you see me wince now and then, that's because everything hurts, guys. But I am here. I'm here doing my thing. I am here with my guest one of my guests for the day. You guys know him. You've seen him on our shows before, Mr. Paul Thayer. What is happening, Paul? What happened to your head, man? Where'd the hair go?
I don't know, genetics maybe? I don't know.
Dude, I was looking at this picture of me, and there's no way to look cool skating backwards, right?
Yeah, rhythm.
But man, my 5 head sure did show up on it's like I didn't realize it was quite as bad as it is.
You a wrestling guy?
Oh yeah, I love it all, dude.
I'm Kurt Angle when he went to TNA. That's the look I'm doing. I'm Perk Angle, if anyone asks. Sometimes, you need when I shave the beard, I was like, you know what? Like, you just keep going. Dude. You just go all around.
Well, I've never had that happen to me personally, but
I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to angle slam someone and get it rolling.
I do remember standing in that boot camp line on my way to go lose this for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 or 5 strokes and it was gone. I was like, all around me on the floor, hey, it's action though. It's fun. Look, it's good to see you, man. And you have gone from Project Neosis to this new book. Now, is this contained universe, separate completely? What do we got here?
So everything as current for Visual Vibration, my publishing company, is everything revolves around Project Neosis.
Okay.
So inside Project Neosis, the main villain is Crimson Payne. He's a villainous beast that eliminates everybody in sight. So we focused 1 issue, 1 shot just for him. It's the guy who does all my back covers, Evan G, who does all my back covers.
Hold up.
He does all my back covers and he does a lot of my indexes. We thought of a good book to make, and that we came up with Crimson Payne 1. We've been working on it for a while, and we let that thing loose. It was our biggest first day launch yet. Our biggest first day launch on Kickstarter was $913. We did like 1,100 on our first day, and it's been up. It'll be for like 6 days now. And there's nice buy-ins. You get $5, you have a digital, $10, you have a single issue. You can't go wrong with that, and all books will ship this March. So it's a quick return. I make all the books before we do the crowdfunding. We're just doing the lettering now, like as the Kickstarter's up.
It looks good. You already got over 50 backers. You said 6 days in. You're 1350. A lot of new backers compared to the last. I mean, different. Not what I mean.
I would say a great majority, at least 40 of them, are people that either got the Indiegogo recently or they were on the Project Neosis, like episode 3. Okay. I've been having a good community of steady guys that's been coming through. And then I'm definitely seeing, like, with all the orders that I shipped out this month, we shipped like another 100 orders of the trade paperbacks this month that, we should see some more coming in with the later weeks once they dive into the book.
Cool. So You said this guy is the main villain. I love that you're taking your first like character-driven book and giving the villain the spotlight, dude. That's awesome. It's like, because Project Neosis wasn't like based on one hero, right?
Yeah, so the episode 0, which is a lot of people that everyone loved, that's the first issue I ever came out with, it does start with Crimson Payne, right? So Crimson Payne ripping all the old heroes into shreds, and it makes the new Neosis unit come out, and, you know, that bursts the Project Neosis. So Crimson Payne, one-shot issue, everyone loves the story of the villain. We're giving you, it basically takes place hours after episode 0. So you're seeing how he really got this rebellion going. So basically from episode 0 to episode 1, which is like a 2 to 4 year gap, that he has an army. He has super enhanced that work for him. And, you know, he's a big threat. He's not a one-man army anymore. So I show you in this book on how he gets some of that. And, you know, it's absolute mayhem, blood, gore, heads exploding. That's what we're going for in this book. And, you know, I'm super excited to have this book come out. This is our first ever, you know, like one-shot issue to, you know, establish, you know, can we do one story per character and do some things branching out that way? Or maybe just do maybe an anthology with a bunch of artists doing some Crimson Payne stuff.
Dude. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, you know, once you start meeting other creators, you start seeing things that they do, and you start crossing over and doing different stuff with different people. Before you know it, man, there's an avalanche coming. You know what I mean? Because it even happened to us, and we don't even make a book, but every now and then something happens that makes us have to reach out and grab more people to make it work. You know what I mean? It's like, and I feel like you're going to be heading into that zone, man, where it's like, come on, everybody get on board, make it happen. And you know, that's when it grows.
Yeah, my in-person presence is a lot larger than the online presence. And I've definitely been picking it up. We are booked for 11 conventions so far this year. We're going to be jam-packed.
Coming up our way? Are you coming up this way at all? What?
Where are you located?
I'm in Southwest Michigan.
I do not think so. Hold on. I have the list.
It's like
I have a list.
We got Grand Rapids, Hall of Heroes, C2E2. Those are like the 3 closest.
C2E2, I'm talking to the guys now. I might be doing that. I was talking to the guys who sell the booths. But February, we have Queens Cosmic Comic-Con. March, I have Awesome Con that's in Washington, and then WonderCon in California. April, I have Virginia, which is Big Lick Comic-Con. May, we have White Plains Comic Fest. June, I have Brooklyn Comic-Con. I have Garden State Comic Fest.
We jump all over the place, boy.
Yep. July, Contropolis, which is in New Jersey. And then I go to San Diego Comic-Con later that month. I'll be there for the half of July. I'll be in California. And then August, we have Terrificon, which is in Connecticut. September, which is Baltimore. And then October is New York Comic-Con, and possibly I'll be doing LA Comic-Con as well. We're just figuring out.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do fairly well. I already everything's been purchased. Like New York, I'm already confirmed. All that stuff I'm already confirmed. All these cons are already paid and done for. Or like the lots were already done. So like it's cool. I'm super excited. Definitely to have more stuff at the table for a lot of people that like see me every year at these cons. Super excited to get back into California. But yeah, C2E2 is definitely something I'm branching into. It's just depending on if everything works out for the calendar.
Right. I see now. I was myself. There was a time when I was like, man, if I was doing the con circuit, which we were talking at one time about doing the road show, taking the madness on the road and doing cons over the summer instead of sitting here and doing this.
Yeah.
Going out and actually interviewing people, and then setting up a live show on Monday with somebody that I met at the con, and we do some, do this live on site. And I was like, man, I would have to live like in St. Louis or someplace, because the traveling from coast to coast, like you do, you're on the West Coast. When you go to the East Coast, that's got to be crazy, dude.
I'm in Jersey, so I've been flying.
Oh, okay. Well, the other way then, I wouldn't be
Other way
able to
around.
be on one coast or the other. You know what I mean? I'd have to be in the middle of the country, so the travel would be kind of the same.
Yeah, I drive to a lot of them. The only ones I'm flying to are all the Cali ones. Yeah. I'm definitely looking to branch out into like other states as well.
For some reason, I thought you were on the other coast. I don't know.
Yeah, I stay in Cali for a while though. In July, I stay there for about a couple of weeks. Yeah, I have a good impact over there. I definitely think that's been the mother base for me, especially for cons. That WonderCon in San Diego has been a huge turnout. WonderCon being the first con we sold that at, and San Diego being my third San Diego, no, fourth now. It's super grateful, super happy. Like the branching out part too, you know, I have 4 books being made at once right now.
Really?
I have Crimson Payne 1, boom. I have Foley Voltage, which is being made right now with another artist. It's a 28-page book that's like the street level heroes of Project Analysis, so still in the same world. We're doing Project Analysis episode 4. We should have page 12 done within the week, and then like up to page 12. And then I'm working aside with another company that I can't disclose until they want to release it. That's my 4th. And then the 5th one, putting it in the air, you know, I'm working with, I'm going to be collabing with a former WWE wrestler to make some cool books. And, you know, that'll be under my publishing company as well. So we'll be adding the 5th, hopefully, in the next month or so.
Cool. Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be starting to put you in that Max Devill category, man, where you got something coming out every other month or whatever. You and Carissa and Max, you guys got it figured out, man. Get us books, get them in our hands, and get on to the next ones.
Yeah, long as everything like because they're all being made now, I really for at least for the Project Analysis titles, I'm looking to do one every quarter, at least for this year, and end the year out with Omega 2090 Book 3, which is you know, we did the books 2 last year. You know, just branching out, you know, just trying to do as much content as possible. And, you know, long as everything goes really well, like from crowdfunding and the reception in the cons, yeah, we'll continue to do about the same amount of issues a year, if not more, depending on how everything goes. And that's why we're at Crimson Payne.
There you go. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to play this video, and then we'll take a little trip through the campaign, and you can tell us what we're looking at. All right?
Do it.
If you are ready, we're doing this.
From the world of Project Analysis, we follow our main antagonist, Crimson Payne, on his path of destruction as he sets his sights on freeing all the villains inside the most secure prison on Earth, known as the Goliath. But this won't be an easy task, as 2 of the remaining members of the Guild of Titans, Gaia and Zion, are going to do everything in their power to stop this rebellion from occurring. Join us in a 22-page epic event of stellar art and story, following the speedster Crimson Payne on his journey. Time for a pure villain comic and witness the rise of Crimson Payne.
Fire. That is Crimson Payne. That's how we get things rolling. 1,351.56 backers. Hopefully end at 60 backers tonight. Every book that, you know, we put out will ship this coming March. You know, so we're super excited.
Cool. I'll be okay. Don't worry. I'm okay. All right. So here we go. Talk to me about the art.
Yeah, so all the art's done by Evan G. Evan G, like I said, does the indexes and the back covers, a lot of my stuff. We were collabing. He does a lot of art on social media, and he lives in Russia, so, you know, he does a lot of work over there. So we just been crunching in the time to do that. He does the lines, the inks, the colors, and then the lettering is done by Pete Carlson, who does all my books. So yeah, that was a couple panels above, and then I give you the full interior pages. So those are the interior pages that are fully lettered. The only thing that we're debating about is changing the cybernetic cyborg that we have, if his letters will change. But you're getting that whole perspective from Crimson Payne, and it's some badass stuff. Of course, I don't want to showcase any of the action because that's the whole book, and you're gonna love it once you receive it.
Look, I'm already intrigued. Okay. I think your artist would be the first Russian artist that we've highlighted. I mean, we've been all over the world, boy, all over the world, but I don't think I've ever had somebody tell me they're artists from Russia before. So you may be a first, and we're going to give you a double thumbs up on that. I don't know how you even connect to somebody like that. That had to be kind of trippy, right?
We came in contact before I made episode 0 because I was finding so many people and seeing who was going to make episode 0. We ended up, of course, doing Corey Hampshire. But Evan G was helping me from episode 0. He helped me, file size. He helped me do a lot of stuff. We just connect right away on Instagram. And he's another person from the beginning that believes in the product, and, they foresee it in shows, and, when the team's always talking about it, that's what's great. Evan G believes in this stuff 1,000%. And I knew me and him could collab on something that's this fucking awesome. And I think his art is out of this world. I think it's very animated, it's very anime-esque, with its own twist on it. And, the fight scenes are insane. We have a couple good fatalities in there as well, because we always have to amp it up, especially when a villain is fighting.
That page right there just gives me, look, I'm seeing Batman anime. I'm seeing a lot of different styles kind of thrown together right here. I like what dude does.
Yeah, he's sick. That's Crimson Payne plotting. At this point, this is page 1, 98 million people are dead, and he eliminated a bunch of superheroes. So the world is chaotic. This is when the world's in shambles. You can think reading Project Analysis, what happened on that first day? This is the first day of what's going on. He's not stopping. He's going even harder. And there's a Goliath, which is where all the original superheroes put all the supervillains in, the same way they always did. They never killed. And now this guy's coming in killing everybody. And now he has a full base of super enhanced people or villains in a prison that is very classified, that no one knows exists. But what they do in there is, you'll find out some gems on that as well, that, it's always about perspective, and, this is one of the Guild of Titans, Zion, that cyborg that's in the middle. He's guarding the Goliath. And in the process, there is another superhero from the Guild of Titans called Gaia, who basically, she's, I wouldn't say immortal, but she's lived over 100 years and she looks like she's 20. She goes 4 years on, 4 years off, at least now in her period of life, where she has to regenerate in the ocean in her tomb that they built, that regenerates her full power. But at this moment right now, she's only 2 years into regeneration and power regeneration. So she's not at her full power, and they have to wake her up right now to fight Crimson Payne. And you're going to see an awesome battle that goes over 6 pages of just nonstop action.
I'm sitting here trying not to read it because I don't want to spoil it for myself.
Yeah.
That's bad, isn't it? I'm a comic fan. What can I tell you? I have a hard time explaining that my angle on this whole game to people. It's I came in this as a comic fan.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I wasn't a creator. I wasn't a YouTuber. I wasn't anything other than just a guy who collected comics. And, we had a group where we showed each other what we got. Look what I got. Look what I got. As a matter of fact, a little while, I'm going to open something else that I got, show people right here during the show, just because that's what I do. But it's a different mindset, okay? it was just all about getting eyes on what people do when everything got shut down. You know, it was like, okay, well, I have this little platform. I can try and help people get seen, maybe sell some books, whatever. And it just blew up. Before you know it, I needed help. I needed help to make it happen. Well, no way all this happened just because of Pops.
Yeah.
Okay? There's no way. I couldn't have done a lot of this. A lot of people taught me stuff, showed me how to do stuff, helped me with stuff, and there's still people I need. You know what I mean? I'm just a comic fan, guys.
Yep.
But I get caught up in them. Sometimes I get caught up in the story before I've ever got the book in my hand if I let myself.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? You got a lot of dialogue here. You got a lot of stuff that would raise questions in my mind. Okay, well, what's he talking about? What's that going to be? You know what I mean? My mind goes in 80 different directions. You can ask anybody that, you know, talks to me about comics. It's like, especially creators talking about their own comic, like in private. It's like, man, you can't shut me up about, you know, if you ask my opinion about something, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to tell you, oh, dude, you can do this. You can do this. Oh, it'd be so cool if you did that. But you know what I mean? It's just because I'm a comic fan. It's not because I have any knowledge of the industry or anything. I just know what I want as a fan.
That's the cover. That's cover A. Evan G does the whole cover. That's Gaia splashing towards him. That's Crimson Payne speeding her way, ready to slice her in half.
Dude, that's awesome. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
We have only 2 covers available. The next one's a Virgin cover by Samuel Marquise. He's the one who does Omega 2091 and 2, and he did Project Analysis 1 and 2. If you slide down a little bit to that next cover, yeah, and that's the Virgin. We're not even putting words on that. You know, he's just absolute mayhem villain. Super cool. I'm super excited to get it. You know, I can't wait to have these in my hands because they're both 2 covers that I know people would love at a convention.
Dude, that's both them covers are badass. And look, I'm not the art guy. You know, it's okay. The story intrigued me right away, which like I said, I caught myself actually reading the word bubbles. I don't usually do that when I'm running through a campaign, right? I had to stop myself from doing it because I'm intrigued by this story. I'm a story guy. Okay, if it's a good story, I'm gonna come back. If the art complements a story, you know,
yep.
That looks bad. Look, both of them look badass. There ain't nothing else to say. So tell people what this here is about. Omega 2090.
Yeah, so we have add-ons for you to get the single issues if you don't want the giant catch-up all analysis tier. So Omega 2090 is another spinoff. It's basically a prequel to Project Analysis. It follows our main hero, Omega, before he's a superhero. And as you can see, Crimson Payne is in it as well. So you get a Crimson Payne story in there. You get an origin story for Omega that's in both book 1 and 2. So you get 2 of those are 2 separate issues that we have as add-ons. We also have the original print run from Project Analysis episode 0 that we still have a couple left of that we're selling on this trade. So if you want a whole complete story, get Omega 1 and 2, get episode 0 and get this, boom, you got something. If you want to trade paperback, if you don't want to order on the Indiegogo, you want it on the Kickstarter, or you don't want to get on the website, bam, we got cover A for you right there as well. That you can add on that you get episodes 0, 1, 2, and 3, and 0 and 1 are remastered inside the trade. So that's why we want to push those trades out. Stretch goals, we're aiming for 5K and we'll get a Crimson Payne trading card. That's really where we want to push to. And then everything else will just be butter on top. And then we'll go from there. But for fulfillment, it's 90% finished. We're literally doing the letters right now. Everything's sized, ready to go. Everything gets put in a Gemini mailer. And, I will be throwing a hybrid trading card with every physical order. I have some hybrid trading cards that I have that they'll automatically come in the orders. I'm not even putting that there. So I just would rather you open a box and be like, wow, I got more cool stuff than not cool stuff. And then we have some concept art on the bottom that Evan G was running through some designs because he was just, like I said, he's so into it. He's like, maybe we should change Crimson Payne's armor for this issue. And, you know, I put that there. I let people see that. We had, of course, stuck with the OG armor. But if you look down a little bit, if you scroll a little bit, you'll see all the cool designs. Yeah.
Concept art. I love concept art.
Yeah. So
we have one of our guys, Stephen B, during his draw stream. He's been designing a new character. We just been watching it come to life right there.
Yeah.
The concept and designing the costume, the whole thing, you know. But I love that stuff, man. Love it.
Yeah, super excited. And then you see Gaia below. That's the female that's been in the, you know, regenerating up. 2 dual-wield axes. She could take them apart and slice you up, or she could put it together and get the fucking beam sword. You know, you can't go wrong with that. She looks so cool. You know, her debut, and you know, I'm so excited. And then I have some pictures of me at the cons, just some of the pictures that we get. I try taking pictures with everybody as much as possible. That's like from all the conventions that we did. You know, sometimes I meet some creators. You know, we got Rikishi there, Tom King, Ross from The Walking Dead. You know, a lot of people have been getting our books, and you know, it's super great the turnouts we get at conventions, and you know, the amount of inventory we're able to move. You know, and I wanted to showcase that for people to be like, hey, is this guy around? Yes, I've been around, and you know, we're pushing through with these 11 cons this year, and you know, we want to make an impact. But you know, a lot of people can't make it to cons. You know, we got these awesome tiers on Kickstarter for you to get. So
yep. And that's look, crowdfunding has been a pretty much, I mean, a major boon for people who want to do this, as long as they don't spread themselves too thin. They know what they're doing. They stay within their means budget wise, so they don't end up hurting themselves. They think about shipping and the different costs of different sized packages. The more stuff you put in there, the more it weighs. At some point, you're going to go over that thing, and you better be prepared for that. You know what I mean? It's like there's a lot involved in it. If you don't do your homework, it can hurt you. You know, especially you get into like international shipping. There's all kinds of things that come back and bite you if you're not well versed on this whole game.
Yep.
You know, yeah, I'm assuming you do international shipping, right?
yeah, so yeah, it's usually like $20 or $25. It sometimes even costs more than that, but that's the max I go is the 25. Like I did one, I sent out a package a couple of days ago to the United Kingdom. It was like 35, but I charged them 25, you know. You know, you're getting the trades. It's awesome. Puerto Rico's technically in our like area, so it's kind of the same shipping. I got like 5 orders from Puerto Rico in the last couple of weeks. You know, we got some France, we get some China, we get Ireland. So yeah, we've been going everywhere, you know, and I'm happy to ship it out if they're willing to pay the shipping, and hopefully, you know, it gets there quick and effective, and you know, everyone enjoys it.
It's awesome. Looking forward to it. I am looking forward to seeing where this all goes, man. Let me see here. We got the $5 digital. Y'all can, you know, if shipping ain't your thing or collecting the actual physical ain't your thing, get $5 digital Crimson Payne #1. Cover A, $10. That's the cover. That cover right there, $10. Can't beat that. $10. You know. Then you got this cover. Oh, I like it. And again, $10. Can't beat that. See, and that's cheating, though. I just want you to know this, Paul. Okay, when the covers are both so good that you can't decide between the two, and you force your fans to buy them both, that's cheating. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, we have to get a good cover in. And I also know not to do too many, you know, like I've learned that as well. Like, especially like after the convention, it's like, I mean, no, after the Kickstarter and I'm at a convention, it's like, all right, I got 6 covers. I'm only putting out 1, you know, on the table, you know? So like, it's all things I've learned, you know. I did like, I think 4 my first Kickstarter or whatever, you know, but that was still like pushing through. So,
I like I like when they have a solid A cover and then something to supplement it, just like what you got here. Okay. But when the A cover is just as good as the special,
Yeah.
it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, we did something different. Like I just gave him, I was like, make them clash. I'd even give him notes. Samuel, I just texted him too. I was like, I even sent him a page. I was like, dude, I just want him fucking going crazy, like with the blasters out. And I was like, I need blood. Put the blood. You know, he's a bad guy. I want to be scared. Dude, if I saw that guy speed into my room, I'd shit myself. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, probably.
Like, there's no fighting that. That's the predator right there, dude.
I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at my katana, and I'm going, yeah, it ain't gonna help.
You can try, man. You'll see what happens when someone tries to fight him with a sword. You know, like
well,
I mean,
I'm looking at that armor, and I'm like, my katana ain't doing nothing.
No,
I'm not gonna be able to hurt this guy. Fight or flight also has something to do with smart.
Yeah.
Sometimes
you can't outrun him either. He's fast like the Flash, you know. So it's you have to face him head on with all the energy that you got. Otherwise, you're going to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, well, I'm 60 years old. I'd probably just be setting myself to suffer the consequences.
Yeah. You'd have to.
I'm one of the 98 million, bro.
Yeah, that's a true villain.
Yeah, any villain that's taken out 98 million is
one day, and he's going for more, right? Right after he wants more, dude. He has a goal, and you know he knows how to hit his goal, and none of these people come back.
I mean, it's only like 10 big cities, but still 98 million.
He takes out. Well, this is in 2090. Beijing, New York City, and Paris flatline, crater in the ground. You know, like. All in the time span of like 12 hours. So he goes each place individually. He goes one to the next, to the next. You get one in Omega 2090. 1 and 2, you'll get one of those. And then we skip Paris for saving that for if I want to do another back issue. And then we have New York City is the base of the Guild of Titans, and that's in episode 0.
Dude, most excellent, man. Most excellent. Go down here some more. We got both covers, $20. And like I said, when they're both that good, man, you're gonna get people that buy 10 backers on both.
Yeah, it's ready to roll.
No, that's the people like me and be like, man, I wouldn't be able to choose one or the other.
Yeah.
And that's the only time you catch me buying art as opposed to buying the comic is when somebody offers 2 covers that are both so good that I'm just stuck. All right, what am I going to do? Can't pick one or the other. All right, so you got the digital pack, which is all 7 stories, right?
$30. Can't go wrong with that. You're going to get the transfer PDF in March. The books are made. You read them all, and then hopefully we get you as a physical.
And the whole catalog, all copies physical.
Boom.
Now, are these all first print? How many of them have been reprinted?
The episode 1. Nah, the only thing that's the new trades. The trades were just printing as we go. They're actually all still first print except for episode 2. I think episode 2 actually says in there that it's the second print run. I know in Omega 2090 as well. It says it's the second shipment of the orders. Once I hit either A, if I print 3,000 at once, or if I do 100, then I'll change it in the index that says this is the next, wave of them. So people actually can see that in there. Because I don't have the ISBN numbers on it. I just have in the index I put it.
This is just me because as a collector, I love first prints of anything. If there's an option to go back into your closet and pull out a first print, get that instead of the second or third printing, I'd rather have first print. You know what I mean? It's so.
Yeah, we still have those cover Bs left of Project Analysis. That's the episode 1. Those are a wider version. They're glossy interiors. They have some edits that we had to make. So you get the logo, the visual vibration logo is a little different. And then episode 0, I didn't even have a logo. It says a Paul Thayer creation next to it. So You know, I'd rather put it out and move forward. You know,
Hey.
and then we have probably like out of the 3,000, we have like maybe like 200 left of those. So
Nice. Good stuff.
those will be done probably by June for sure. So.
All right. And what else do we got here?
That's it. It's simple. It's you get the book, you get the digital, you choose which one you want. That's why, you know, simple, get it, got it, boom. You know, we had a great Indiegogo. I know the last time I was on here too, we talked about the Indiegogo. I think I was at like $2,000. We ended at like 4,400 on the Indiegogo as well.
Nice.
So it's been great. I've been getting a lot of good reviews on the trades. We definitely been getting more online orders on our website as well, which you can get everything also at projectanalysis.com. It ships in 3 days or less. Someone ordered something last night. It shipped it this morning. So, we try to just push it out as fast as possible because wait times are important. And, it was even me the other day, like, I ordered the book like 9 months ago. I finally got it. And there's some books I haven't gotten,
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah. It's been like 2 years for me on some. And
there's a couple of them that are really, really stupid late. Okay.
Yeah. And I definitely think people acknowledge, like, it's not bashing them. You can have your own reasons on why you do that. And maybe something happened in their personal. But me personally, like, if you see how fast these come out, I know that's a big reason for you to come back. That that.
Well, it's like I know one dude that it's the way he's doing it, the way they're doing the art that's taking so long. And
which is cool. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's different. It's not typical of a comic book, and it's like, okay, I understand if it takes this dude a little longer to get this put together. I understand that because nobody's done anything like this that I've seen before. So
I got the Zorro from Massive Publishing. It says on there, going to come in over a year. Cool, whatever. Bought it. Got the collective, and they send you the PDFs on the way. Cool. Got it.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. Just be honest with us.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. I write March. I'm shipping that shit in March. So like, and whenever those books land, etc., like, we had a great, like, I actually had to order more inventory from all the trades that we sold, which was awesome. And we have such cool covers. But yeah, we've been pushing the pace, and for Monday, for the next 24 hours until Tuesday at 12, you can get this as an add-on on the Crimson Payne. This is our homage cover to New Mutants 87. Corey Hampshire did this over the Rob Liefeld cable cover. Super cool. This is a awesome cover. You get some crazy kills. Like, I'll show you a kill real quick. What up? When there's action in this book, that's your boy Crimson Payne. He don't play no games. Slicing heads off like there's no tomorrow. Like,
I like it. All right.
Yeah, that would get me scared. Like, you got to be. There's no messing up when you fight a guy like that. It's like what Darth Vader could do if he wanted to.
Well, I mean, I'm just like, dude already did it. It's how they gonna deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's like you're not coming into this story building up to him doing it. It's done.
Yeah.
98 million dead. What you gonna do about it?
There's gonna be people trying to stop him, and you're gonna see exactly what's gonna happen to them.
You see what I'm saying? It's like it's a done deal, folks. The villain done won. What you gonna do about it?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
He plays no games. He's merciless. He needs to be to live in this world. No multiverse, no extra lives. This is I have it there. It's our 7th Kickstarter. So this is awesome. 8th technically crowdfunding. And they've all been successful. The first one I tried, I took it down like a couple days because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then, now we learn, and I feel like we're definitely there. Like I said, this is our biggest first day launch. It's a very cheap buy-in, we're hoping to get, 200 backers by the end of this. And, going from there, but like if we got 100 more people that got the $5, cool, go for it. Like, I hope, it just keeps building and building and building. And it gives us more of an opportunity too, clearly, at least how this one is starting off, that like, yeah, we'll do more one issues of characters, or maybe we'll do more Crimson Pain with different artists and giving you more of that brutal aspect of just a villain taking out his fucking anger on the world.
Dude, like I said, it's a different take on it because the damage is done.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like the angle, the way you come into the story with it. Not going to dox myself, but I'm probably going to get in on this one.
Hell yeah.
My question is, what's the very beginning of the story?
Reading order, technically, you can go Omega 2090 because that's the prequel. There's 2 issues out of that, and now by 2025 we'll have a trade of that. But issues 1 and 2 are its complete story. Yes, it cliffhangs into something new, but you get a complete. At least you get the original of like what Crimson Pain was to the main hero's life before then. Like Omega basically witnesses what happens in Beijing, and so like you have to you see it like in how he just devastates the world. Like they're not coming in with smiles. So Omega 2090, you can easily do Omega 2090 1 and 2 and just get this Crimson Pain right here, or you can do go Omega 2090 0, then it goes this issue, and then it goes the Project Analysis. It doesn't matter where you start though, where you go. You could just pick up Crimson Pain by itself, and you have a beginning, middle, and end. I don't leave it that like. Of course, they talk about, oh, he killed somebody, or 98 million dead. Oh, well, how'd that happen? You can always go check out an issue another time. You're going to get his mission. His mission is to free the people in the Goliath and stop anybody and kill everybody in his way until he gets what he wants, to start his rebellion.
Cool. Yeah, I'm liking this. I think the reason I asked, though, again, is because of the collector in me said, what's the very first thing they did? Where's the beginning of this story? Get the first print of that. And then if we like it, we go on. You see what I'm saying? Because I said, yeah, that's just the way I've always done it. So you say you have a website where people can also get your comics.
Yeah, projectanalysis.com.
I see. I did not have that link for
I'll send you the link for you.
I didn't have that for the description. Or I would have put that there too.
Cool.
Yeah. When you're on, anytime you're on the show, any links that you want to, your Facebook or whatever, any links that you want in that description, you just let me know, man. I drop them all. It's just how I do it.
Yeah, so focusing on the Kickstarter, but Project Analysis, same as the title. If you want to pull up the website, you can get character bios. You can see the stories we're working on. You can see the team with all their social media presence. And you order something and it ships. I'm a one-man army with this stuff, but I am so passionate about you guys getting the things that you want. And, we kick some ass with it. So,
dude, most excellent. I want to thank you for being on the show. I got my next guests are starting to pop into the backstage. I do like to introduce people to each other just because it's kind of what we do as a network. So one of my guests is already here from segment number 2. Oh, now they're both here. So without further ado, I'd like Paul. I want to introduce you to Ben and Jeff from StillToking.com. What's up, guys?
What's up?
How you doing, my man?
What's happening?
Yeah.
What's going on? What I miss? What happened? What?
He said, "What's up?" And I said, "It's all action, bro."
Oh.
So, Paul, everybody, check out Crimson Pain #1 and all the other things that go with it. Looks really awesome. I'm on board. I'm gonna be over at the website. All right.
Sounds good.
Cool. Good to see you, Paul. I will see you again soon, brother. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Paul Thayer. Good dude. Good dude.
Nice.
Guys, what's up?
Another day in paradise.
Yeah, fuck it. Hold up. Just go ahead. Take over the fucking show. I do got something I wanted to show you guys, though. I don't know if you saw the Monday Madness a couple weeks ago when we had the band The Lunatics Fringe on the show. They have a comic, graphic novels, and music. Okay. They actually
Lunatic Fringe, wasn't that a song by Red Rider?
They sent me more stuff. I told them I'd open it up about 6 o'clock. So in a few minutes, I'm going to pop this open. But let's talk about what you guys do.
What do we do?
What don't we do?
Right?
Look, I know we don't got 3 hours to cover it all. But
No, you got about 45 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
These guys not only run, a pretty large network of different shows like we do, okay, bigger than ours actually. They go to an innumerable amount of destinations when they're broadcasting. They're like all over the world. I think 24 different platforms that they broadcast on.
Yeah.
It's freaking crazy. That's why I gravitated to these guys. They get what I'm trying to do. They're doing it themselves. But they also run the media in a few Comic-Cons on the East Coast. And they have comic books and live action episodes of their comic books and working on other things that go. And man, these guys are crazy. Ben, Jeff, tell everybody all about yourselves.
I think you summed it up.
I'd like to play with wood.
He does that too, but that's a different story on a different platform.
That's on fans only.
Yeah. Yeah, don't look it up.
What's up, Doran? Christian? You got people in the chat. What's happening, guys? Yeah, you guys, look, I found these guys not because of all that other stuff, but because of the comic book. Obviously,
right.
It was the comic, and there was side story went along with the comic book, but at the end of the day, it's a great story. It's a great concept. It's fun. Dal did the art. We love it. Dal comes out on the draw stream once in a while. I met him through you guys because of you.
We actually didn't run into Dal until issue 4.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's how I met.
5. Yep.
Yeah, that's how I met him, and he started hanging out with us, and it's like, man, it's just networking, obviously. Okay. Now you guys, Leo, yourself, you guys have a huge network.
Yeah, it's really Leo's network. I mean, we get a very popular show on the network.
Yeah,
which we're very proud of, but I mean, Leo's hard work is the one that really built that thing. Kudos to him.
Right.
He's the nerd. See, I need a couple of stars like you guys in my network.
Well, we do broadcast to your network.
Yes, you do, and that's
look,
you have had some of the most interesting guests.
We've had some fucknuts too.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's us.
Stoner
sorry.
Rob, come on, Stoner
That's
Rob.
us.
That I love that show.
Oh yeah, Stoner Rob. He's a funny bastard,
dude. It's hilarious, you guys. The reason I think you guys show bits more on like the ROKU is because you guys are right on the edge of greatness with the guests that you bring. Okay, with the guests that you bring to your show, it's like you're better than most late night type talk shows, but it's because you don't have the FCC restriction, right? That's what I'm saying. This goes to ROKU, and I think you guys would really get a TV audience.
Oh yeah, I mean we're on Red Coral right now, which is similar to a streaming platform like what you're doing with ROKU.
Right. Well, Red Coral is on ROKU.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's another streaming platform. So we're starting to gain a little traction. I mean, the problem with that is it's a lot of work uploading the TV side of things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, well, see, that's what I've been talking to Max about. It's like Max isn't gonna like be the guy doing all that forever. It's like he's gonna teach me to do it, and then he's gonna go on about his business.
Right.
You know? So I get to take the people in the network that I know are savvy and teach them, look, this is how you do it. Just do this, upload it here, right? But then the people that aren't savvy, I'm going to have to do for them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be me. I'm not savvy when it comes to that
I understand what I'm taking on. There's stuff I'm going to have to do for people, and there's stuff that people are going to be able to do for themselves, right? You know, I mean, but I have to have Max teach me all that. So my first couple months of this is going to be in school. You know, I mean,
right.
Because I got to know what I'm doing. I can't teach it to somebody else. And the whole reason of going to Max to develop this thing is because I know he's done it before successfully. Do you guys remember the Grindhouse channel on Roku?
No, I know the Grindhouse movies, but I don't know the channel.
There was a Grindhouse channel on Roku, and at the time it was the most popular channel on Roku. And Max built it. And there was some people tried to steal it out from under him or something, and he had to just shut it all down.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But at the time, it was the biggest thing on Roku. He also built Hart Fisher's American Horrors channel on Roku, and a couple other ones. You know, he's 6 or 7 under his belt. He knows what he's doing. He's built successful ones, and I guess that depends how much work you put into it, right? I mean, we could build it.
Well, it's also, you know, what is your definition of success?
Well,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. We could build it and not talk about it, and not do anything with it, and it would just blah, right? Or we could build it and we could put stuff on it that's worth watching, promote the hell out of it, and work, and get people to go look at it. You know, it's the work. No matter what you're doing, and you guys know it better than anybody I know, it's the work.
Yeah. It is. It's a lot of
constant.
work. Yeah. It
Yeah,
never
you just
ends.
got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing.
I mean,
You know, some days are a lot harder than others.
Dude,
well, yeah, that's true.
I'm feeling like a shelf fell on me today, guys.
Well, I know what that feels like.
Right.
My grandson's birthday party on Saturday. I was on roller skates for the first time in 45 years.
I saw that picture.
Yes.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I wiped out a couple times. My whole right side is fucked up, dude.
See, I would have just sat on the side and been like, no, I'm good right here.
But see, this is the whole thing, and this is what I told the family. It's like when Grandpa won't get up and do some crazy shit, then you know
I'll just sit in this office chair. You can pull me around.
Right? Yeah,
you know
there you go.
It's like I told him when I don't get out on the field or jump on the when I don't do that kind of stuff anymore, then you need to worry about Grandpa. As long as I'm still willing to get up and do that, you know, I'm okay, right? Yeah, now I'm not feeling okay today, but I had a blast, man, and the kids got to see it. Up, then the kids never seen an old man skate before. I guarantee it.
So what you're saying is sometimes pain is pleasure.
Yeah, dude, I had a blast. I had fun. But today, yeah, I'm really sore. Like yesterday, my legs didn't hurt at all. I thought that was the thing that was really going to hurt, was from skating, not using them muscles in a long time, right? Yesterday, my legs were okay. I'm going up and down the stairs. Today, yeah, I didn't even want to get off the bed, man. My legs hurt from groin to ankle, man. Both of them hurt.
You didn't even want to sit and poop because you couldn't bend your legs to go down.
Right.
I am lucky I didn't break a hip, man. I don't care. I have that's what I'm saying. When I ain't got it anymore, then I'll be worried about myself. I felt just fine. Give me some skates. I'm gonna lay some fuckers up.
Nope.
This is the funny part though. When I was a kid, I was good at skating. Really good, right? And then I just quit doing it and didn't do it anymore. And all those things I know I can do in my head because I can do it before, right? Okay, well, every time I tried to do one of those things I knew I could do, that's when I landed on my ass. But just skating, that was fine. Just skate around in a circle, go backwards, skate around in a circle, I was fine. But every time I tried to do anything, bam! I'm like, okay, just skate, dumbass.
I can see him out there in his fucking gold sequence shirt.
Dude,
doing the Travolta.
That was the thing when I was a kid. And the funniest part of it is they still play the same music. It's still the
I
old,
can believe that.
It's still the old disco with a good beat music to skate to. It wasn't new stuff. You know what I mean? It was like, I haven't heard this song since I was 15. Because I don't listen to that kind of music, right? I had fun, guys. It was great. And all I thought about was Jeff.
I don't know. That's kind of creepy, man.
No, I mean getting injured, right? I mean, fuck, man. Am I gonna be Jeff? Am I gonna get injured now every time I try to do something?
Well, the way the way I look at it, injury's always been part of life. So
yeah,
that's what I mean. It's like I ain't scared to get hurt, dude. I ain't never been scared to get hurt. I've been doing crazy shit all my life. But you guys, you went. Like say, you guys took where did it start? Did it start with the comic? I mean, I know it started with your friendship.
It actually started back in the 90s.
You know.
Yeah, it started back in the 90s with a t-shirt business that we had. You know, trying to break the stigma using cannabis for everything that it can be used for. And, you know, life happened and we kind of just put it all on hold. And then, right. You know, we just kind of put it all on hold, and we were, I think, we were sitting on a fucking beach down in St. Lucia with our wives, hooked up with a prominent family that got us some really kick-ass weed, and we just started reminiscing about different things that we were doing, and it just kind of snowballed from there into
started off as a joke.
Yeah, it started as a joke, literally. And then both of us have writing backgrounds, so we started writing the novel. And it was still a fucking joke. You know?
It still is.
It is. It's just stupid, funny humor.
It's meant to be like that.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Nothing is serious in it.
It's
know what I mean?
Look, I love it. Okay?
Well, the educational part is serious.
Well,
but
the
not
educational
really.
part, yeah, but not really. It's all light, dumb humor and
right.
Because if the way that we looked at it was, it's supposed to be dumb as fuck. They're stoners.
Yes,
right.
It's wonderful. Now, this right here, folks, this thing that this thing that the silhouette of Jeff is holding onto,
old red.
That's a bomb, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jim O'Reilly. That is a bong used to fight off these zombies.
Yes. It is a 4-footer with 8-inch gutter spikes.
Right.
So you can get stoned and kill zombies. There it is in real life.
Yep.
And this is what I'm talking about, guys. You got the actual live action episodes of the comic. Bill Diamond Productions.
Yep.
Bill Diamond, the renowned director. Yeah, you know. And you got the trailers for all 4 of these here on the website. You guys got to go check out this website. There's a bunch of cool shit here.
Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of shit on the website. There's some still shots from behind the scenes and trailers and, the full episode. You can click on the link. It'll take you over there, I believe, YouTube. Oh, look at that. That's actually, that was one of my favorite parts. Go back to that. Rewind that.
Oh,
rewind that shit. This is when we actually get to throw our lawyer in the Hudson River. What the fuck are we gonna do now? Get high.
Get high.
Stand on top of a building. Yeah, right there. That was our return to going in the Hudson.
We are the watching.
Oh, the bunny slip is. Oh, that was after I got hurt.
There's all red right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the show. Yeah. That was concussion number 1 for Jeff. That's when I fucking blew out my knee.
We had so much fun doing that.
Right?
I ain't gonna lie. When I first met these guys, I was like, dude, you gotta let me be in this.
Yeah, that was some fun times doing that, you know. But
It was exhausting.
Yeah, it was a lot of trips to fucking New York, you know. But yeah,
Good stuff. Good stuff. And you guys are also another reason that I'm huge fans of what you do is you're huge weed advocates. I've been a weed advocate all my life. Okay, I mean, there was just a lot of things that made me want to be associated with what you guys are doing. You know, include you in what I'm doing. Make sure people know what you're doing, because all my life, dude, I gave 6 years of my life away to get weed in the hands of medicinal patients in Arizona.
right.
You know, I had to go to prison. They didn't have no fucking. It was just go to prison there. You know, and that didn't stop me from getting out and continuing to do that for my friends and having to go back again 20 years later. Yeah.
See, I just never got caught.
Well, but you see what I'm saying? Arizona was a zero tolerance state. I mean, a seed was a felony when I lived there. You know, so it's like if you smoked weed, eventually they gonna get you. They had a saying out there: come on vacation, leave on probation, return on what do they call that? Revocation to serve your incarceration. That's the saying about Arizona, because they know they're gonna get you. You know. So zero tolerance state, man. It was bad then. It's not as bad now, but it was bad then.
And, I mean, I used to smoke a lot of weed. I don't smoke a lot of weed anymore.
No.
You know, it's more, edibles.
Yeah. Well, with me, it's still, I smoke a lot of weed. No, I really don't smoke a lot. I smoke about a half ounce a month.
See, I don't even smoke that much anymore. I only smoke when we're on the road. I'm so damn busy. You know, it's tough to talk to PR and agents and booking shows when you're high as fuck. Because I get silly. I just get silly. I do, man. I'm like that little fucking schoolgirl, man. I just get wicked, stupid, silly when I'm high.
It just makes me normal. I mean,
my lungs don't. They don't like all this new weed. It's very strong. You know, and as I've been aging, that's why I've transitioned more to the edibles. You know, and I can control that better.
That was a bong hit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Let's just see how long he can hold it.
You know,
Pops goes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of new stuff that we've learned. Diamonds and this the dabbing and all that kind of stuff. So that the science is really, really advanced. You know, people are doing wonderful, wonderful things with it. You know, careful, you're gonna fart.
I'm waiting for him to fucking pass out.
Wow.
But I can't control the screen share, so I can't keep changing the pictures.
Right.
I was just trying to ghost it. You got to ghost it.
Right. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, the novels, it's gotten great reviews. You can get it, basically anywhere, but Amazon and Barnes and Noble is where we usually tell people to go pick that up, or come see us at an event. I mean, we got a shitload of events coming up. We're going to be at Mohegan Sun, February 24th and 25th for Expo Canna. You can come out and see us there. We're going to be at Northeast Comic Con in March. I want to say that's the 8th and 9th.
8th and 9th, yeah.
And then Vermont will be at the Sci-Fi Fantasy Expo. When we're in the process of booking multiple other events right now. You just got to go to the Facebook page. It's pinned right to the top. So yeah, that
schedule is always evolving.
Yeah, that right there, that was season 1 before we knew what the hell we were doing, really. But even season 1, we had some amazing guests on.
Dude, you did have amazing right from the beginning, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're what you were doing got my attention. You know what I mean? And I was pretty small time then. I didn't have a huge group or anything. But what you guys were doing got my attention. I was like, shit, I got to be part of what these guys are doing somehow.
Right. But I mean, if people are interested in what we've done as far as like the shows go, they can go right to the website, which you're on now. Go to Still Toking with seasons 1 through 5. I mean, we're into season 5 right now. So every week the new episode goes up. It's on YouTube. It's on our Facebook. We've even got some famous people now up there. As you can see, that's Chris Poland from Megadeth talking about, the show. So yeah.
The thing that I like about it, because most people know that I didn't even want to do this at the beginning. But what I like about it and what it's turned into is the fact that we're not genre based.
Right.
It's not a specific subject. We don't just do horror. We don't just do cannabis. We don't just do comedy or music. It's everything. We encompass everything. So every week it's totally different.
Right.
Which I think, number one, it keeps it interesting for me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of one of the draws to the show. You never know
who's going to be on
subject, what kind of subject it's going to be. You really don't.
It's funny because like a lot of people will say to us, oh, you had, so-and-so on, but you didn't talk about, their acting career. It's like, no, we wanted to talk about them being an author or, what they're doing in life. It's like sitting around a campfire shooting the shit with your buddies.
Everybody's heard all the other stuff.
Right.
Look, you guys, when you had the first show with Rico, the first one that I saw that you had when Rico was out there and you were talking about what he's doing, I was like, all right, next level.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Then you came out there with Colonel Schaefer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, shit, here we go. Next level in another direction. Like, these guys don't let, they're going to bring you what's current, what's happening. And dude, the guest, Pete Turner, come on, man. I was glued to that one, right?
Yeah, that was actually that was really a fun episode because we actually had, unfortunately Jeff had some family emergencies he had to deal with. But yeah, we had Rico, who was in the Army as a translator and other, and then you had different
levels of
you had counterintelligence, and then you had higher up counterintelligence spy, looked like all legit shit.
Yeah, you had boots on the ground guy, I mean, dude, it was a great show. And I was telling my friends, Max and Doc, people that were in the military, dude, check this out. You need to watch this. This was badass, But this is what I mean. It's like you're not stuck. You're open to showing all different kinds of cool shit. It's just the more I got to know you guys, the more it reinforced that I made the right decision in the beginning, approaching you in the first place.
Right. It's like we like to dig into the past too, and get guests on to reminisce about like when I grew up and the things that the things that I watched.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Dude, and you had Sissy and Chip out like within a couple weeks of each other too.
They were actually, it was back to back.
Yeah,
it was back to back.
Kathy Garver and Stan Livingston back to back. Yeah.
And for those who didn't know what I meant, Sissy from Family Affair, you got to be old to understand.
Right.
And Chip from My Three Sons, again,
right.
You got to be old to understand.
Well, shit.
Well, you'll have to watch this Wednesday.
Yeah, this Wednesday is going to be another one.
Who do
we got Allison Arngrim, who played Nellie on Little House on the Prairie.
Oh,
the original mean girl on TV.
Oh, dude,
with the pigtails.
Yes, I know exactly who you're. See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys are amazing with the people that you get to come out and talk. Okay, I don't know how you. Well, I mean, know how you do it. You work your ass off. You talk to their agents. You do what you know. I mean,
it's been 4 years of forming confidential friendships behind the scenes to be able to do that.
Right. And the fact of the matter is that, before most of these people even agree to come on the show, they go and they watch some of the episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or they read the testimonials.
Or they read and they all just, for some reason, they like what we do.
Yeah.
What you do is legit. That's, look, I'm not going to go sign up with somebody and ask them to be part of my network and try and mesh in with what they're doing if I don't think they're legit. It's like what you guys do, what you guys do, and what I've seen you guys do from day one, whether it be comic, whether it be the broadcasts, the stuff that I see you doing when you're at cons and you get the guest up there and you do interviews with the guests singularly, you do panels, you do all kinds. You guys were like one of the first people to broadcast a live panel from Comic-Con.
I think we were the first.
And
I don't even know if anybody else is doing it yet. I mean, I hear that they are, but I don't see it. I think the reason you see ours is because we've built that platform.
Right.
We've built that 24 platforms live worldwide. So little Jimmy over in fucking Australia can ask, Spencer Wilding a question live because unless Spencer goes over to Australia, they're not going to meet him.
Right.
And that's kind of why we did it.
I can say I have some idea what it was like because we went and did a CromCon live at a Comic-Con.
Right.
At Savannah. We went down there and we did our whole show live the whole weekend and interviewed different people that were there, creators. We let fans get involved.
Right.
You know how we do our little show on Sunday?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We made that part of the con, and the fans walking by with bags were like, come over here, you be part of the show offs. And of course it's on the screen right here. They can see they're live, we're live broadcasting. And it's like, come over here, show us what you got. They're pulling stuff out their bags, showing us what they bought. It was so much fun doing it live.
Oh, yeah.
And interacting with the actual fans walking through the aisles, dude. It was
fun. We'll be doing that at Expo Canna. We'll be streaming live from, I think, one panel room, but we have myself and Jeff there set up. And then we have, I believe, from what I understand in the chat, 4 different people from the network. They're going to be walking around doing interviews, gathering content for the event.
That's what you do.
So
that's what you do.
Oh yeah, we do that at all the events that have us come out and do this.
It's funny because when we're at an event, even if we're not doing any broadcasting or involved in the media at all, people are like, "Where the fuck are you? I've been by your table 4 times. You're never there."
Literally, we are literally never at the table. And if we are, it's usually one of us.
Right. We're constantly on the move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's not about sitting behind the table. It's about meeting people and networking. Going out and introducing with yourselves and looking at new artists and new things that are coming out and finding new guests for the shows. And
that's what I do. I go there to introduce myself and my network to every creator there that wants to maybe come out and be part of the show and talk about what they do. I totally use the cons for networking, but at the same time, I offer the guy who's running the con that I'm going to put all these little clips up on my YouTube channel, and everybody's going to know where I was.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
well,
like,
yeah, we do the same thing, and that's why we broadcast it live.
yeah,
you know.
Like, I mean, I make sure it's like that. I get something for that. I give them something for that press pass that they're giving me. You know.
Yeah. See, we took it to the next level. You know, we're not just getting a press pass. We actually we're invited guests.
I know what you do. I'm saying.
Well, I'm just putting it out there for other conventions. You know, I don't want them to think they can call us and be like, "Oh, I'll give you a press pass." No, man, it's like hotel travel. You know, our spot, and we give them.
That works for the ones I go to is they're the ones close enough for me to travel to.
Right.
Okay.
You know, but we give them a hell of a bang for what they give us.
Come set up a table and broadcast all weekend. They're going to have to give me a table and Wi-Fi and everything. I'm not paying for that. You know, I'm going to broadcast you all weekend from your con. I'm just like you guys. It's like you're going to have to fucking comp me that travel and hotel and everything. I don't have a budget I don't have a budget to advertise your con.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, right, exactly. You know, that's in their budget.
That's different. You know,
it's you got to hit the numbers.
You
got to prove that to them that it's worth it.
Yeah. You know, you got to save those screenshots of the numbers each month and say, listen, this is the numbers, man. The numbers don't lie. You can't fudge them. You know, I mean, I wish you could, because I'd cut them in half.
Well, I do have one problem with YouTube. And the other day, and I can show you screenshots, but at 8:00 in the morning, yesterday I had this many views in the yesterday 24-hour period. At noon, it had dropped by half.
Yeah, because
at 4 o'clock in the afternoon,
it goes noon to noon.
Again, it's like, so only 1/3. And they said it's because those are illegitimate views. And I'm like, okay, so 1/3 of your views are legitimate, according to YouTube.
Right.
So that means there's a lot of bots.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't pay attention to the YouTube stuff.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm just looking at it, well, because I'm asking for explanation. Why do my numbers drop? Why do my numbers keep dropping after they've been established on your site?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why did yesterday's views just go from 150 to 90 and then to 60? Why? That was yesterday. That's over. It was 150. What happened? So they told me, oh, those are illegitimate views. What's an illegitimate view? Well, those are bots.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you remove the illegitimate viewers instead of my views? Because they still looked at what I was doing.
Right.
Okay. Whether it was for whatever reason, I don't care. You're taking my views away, which means if I was monetized, you're taking my money away, and now I don't trust you anymore.
Right.
That's why I never monetized on YouTube. I don't trust the numbers. You know?
Well, yeah, we don't pay attention to the numbers.
No.
You're on 24 other platforms. You don't care.
Right.
You know, the only time that what the numbers are comes into play is if we're working with an event and they want to know what your reach is.
Exactly.
And they want to know,
I can't show them anything good because
I mean?
YouTube keeps taking my views away.
Well, that's why we expanded.
My subscribers have doubled, but everything else is totally dropped off. How does that happen?
Algorithms, baby.
Like I said, for me, I can't show them. I can't show them. Oh, my views are great. I can show only if I show them at 8:00 in the morning every day.
Right.
Okay. Right. But I can't. The next day it sucks. The day after that it sucks worse. It's like, how do they fall off? I don't. Yes.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really care too much about that. It's what I look at is, I got to sit and chat with Dee Wallace. I got to sit and chat with Vernon Wells, and that's a once in a lifetime experience that a lot of people just don't get.
Right.
So no matter what, if I was gone tomorrow, I've left my mark permanently, and I had fun doing it. And that's really what it boils down to for me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, absolutely.
You guys know when I started doing this, I'm just a fan. I had none of this ROKU or none of that in mind when I started doing this. You guys know that.
Right.
That you always got to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
As long as you're always
just kept looking at everything as the next stepping stone, right?
Right.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to have that end goal.
This was weird. What else can we do?
Right.
Well, I mean, now I have an end goal, and that's a thing of our own.
Right.
Yeah, but I'll tell you right now, Pops, don't make that statement. Don't ever have an end goal.
Right.
Because it can always continue.
Yeah,
the end of the street could be your end goal.
You just make it your next goal, and then when you achieve that goal, okay, what's next? Never have an end goal.
I hear you.
Yeah, the end goal is when they plant me in the ground.
But see, that's never a goal.
No,
that's an inevitable.
That's a guarantee.
Right. That's what I mean. It could happen tomorrow. So I got this. I got to smoke them right now.
Right.
And this is one of the other things, man. For me, I always feel like time's against me.
Well, we're both in that club.
Yeah,
well, we're all in that club.
I feel like time's against me, and there's a lot I want to do. And all of this has just look. 5 years ago, I didn't have no direction. I didn't have no direction.
Right.
Okay, I had a little tiny Facebook group that we talked about the comics we picked up this week. That was it.
Right.
There was no direction to it, no goal, no nothing when I started doing this. And you know what changed it all?
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, I love promoting these. Even the people that just started, okay?
Oh, yeah.
People like them.
Oh yeah.
People like them have given me a lifetime of entertainment.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a lifetime of entertainment. Comic book creators, comic book writers, and artists. They've been in my life for a long fucking time. Okay, I get to give something back to some of them people that took me through some depressing times, some hard times. It's like comic books always been the escape for all of us, right? Especially when we were young.
Right.
Especially when we were young, it was like whatever it was. For me, Freak Brothers, dude.
Yeah.
This was my 70s, man. So you know why I look like I do, and I am who I am, right? And anybody who's met me, Chris in the chat right there, he'll tell you this is who I am. It's not the show.
Right.
And every time I meet somebody new, I just want to come out and tell everybody about what they do. When I met you guys, it was like, oh, hell no, I need their show on the network. I need people to see these guys every week. Because what you do goes, like I said, beyond just your comic, goes beyond just what you're doing. Some of it goes into some really deep shit, sex trafficking and fucking all kinds of shit, man. Some of it gets really deep, and that's why I respect what you guys do. It's not a clown show.
Well, right. Well, it kind of is.
It kind of is. That's the image, though, but it's not.
It's having fun. Yeah, you got to keep it light and have fun. Even though sometimes the subjects is super serious, we just got to keep it light and have fun, because otherwise, you might as well just bust out the fucking box of tissues.
Well, even you get like with somebody like a Stoner Rob, and it's just fucking funny as hell, right? And you're just cracking it. You guys can't even, you're like, oh shit, I can't believe he said that. You know what I mean? I'm just watching your faces and I'm like, God, that has to be so much fun.
Well, yeah, it gives us tons of content.
But the whole chicken wing thing, I disappeared for a couple of minutes, and I went and I ate a chicken wing because I was hungry. I came back, and he's like, "Where'd you go?" I said, "I went to eat a chicken wing." He goes, "Leave it to a white guy to eat one chicken wing."
Right. Right. You know,
That's like eating one Pringle. Look, I was in the chat.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean, man. You never know what you're going to get.
No, and you never know what's going to happen on the show.
It's great. It's wide open. It's what these kind of shows are supposed to be like. You know, they're supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be entertaining. They're supposed to be educational.
Yeah. Stay in school. Don't do what we do.
Right. Right. If you need to pay your mortgage, don't do what we do.
Right. You know,
you got 5 books. You got the novel. You got the live action episodes, and some other stuff coming, huh?
Well, the animation's in the works. Obviously, we got all our gear. We've got a brand of hot sauce.
Yeah.
We've got our finger chillums.
Yeah, we got a bunch of exclusive merchandise that's made specifically for us. You know,
the animation that's that's been in the works for a while. We played around with it about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then finally just kind of locked it down. And just like everything, it's taking longer than we want it to.
Right.
But it's gotta be right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if you have that little intro thing for it or not.
Do I have that? Let me see.
I know I sent it to you when we did the interview last week.
Oh, what show was I on? Which studio was I in? I don't remember.
That was the Ginge and Pedro show.
Okay, it'll be in that studio then. What's the background changed to nothing? I don't have the background for their show this week. So
that's why he's running the train.
Well, that's funny because somebody in the chat said if the train don't stop, I'm going to be late. So, but I got to reply to that. The train never stops with us. That's the thing is people, they'll watch our Facebook page and they watch our pages and they go, well, you really haven't. No, we are. You just don't see it. And then all of a sudden it's like bang, bang, bang. I mean, we're on schedule this year for the animation to be out. We're on schedule this year for more comics to start coming out. The second novel's already being written as we speak, So
now,
we're working on other merchandise.
Do you want me to show the episode 1 intro or the cartoon teaser?
Show the intro. The intro's fine. That because I already leaked it.
All right, here you go. Are y'all ready for this? This is good stuff, yo.
Y'all know what time it is. It's token time. Woo!
Oh man, see my boy Chris right here. Chris makes games. Okay, like tabletop games and RPGs, right? I can already see your books being turned into a tabletop game.
It's funny because we've talked about that.
Yeah,
we had a conversation with somebody about an app too.
Yep.
An app style game for your phone and shit like that too. It's just there's so much
This guy actually makes them though. When somebody hires him to do it, he does it. He's like, I'm just saying. He has one. Do you guys remember me talking about the Gone Hunting game?
No, I don't remember that.
It was like, we played that video a lot for a long time. But now he also has a game called Slaughterville, which is horror based. You can pretty much face any of the bad guys in the world, in the world of horror, and you can be the last guy or the jock or the stoner or the whatever, right? And play the tabletop game or the RPG. We're going to be playing the RPG on the network here real soon. We're going to start playing the RPG. Nice. So you guys got to check that out, man, because Chris is serious. He makes some serious good games. I've played most all of them that he's made. They've all been good. He's got one called Gods of Metal that's really good, where you build the epic band, the winning, the epic band. It's just lots of cool different stuff that he's done, man.
Nice.
Look, we got artists, we got comic writers, we got all kinds of people in the chat. Christian says, you guys have a 4-pack of roaches for merch?
Those are, he's looking at the picture. Those are
finger chillums.
Those are finger chillums.
Zombie finger chillums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And the cool thing about those is, like, no two will ever be the same because it's not like a mold. It's each one's individually hand blown.
And what do you do with those? Put those in the Halloween basket for the kids, or?
No, actually, we love to give people the finger. So when we're at events like Catherine Corcoran from Terrifier, she wanted one. So, we love to give people the finger. Yeah, we fingered her.
So they were designed as personal pipes, but I found that you pack it and it literally will go around a circle of 3 or 4 a couple of times.
Yeah,
so it's a little more than a personal, but they were just really cool. The dude that does it, Dr. Whitestone out of Burlington, Vermont, part of the Pipe Classic for years, but he's just fucking amazing. He's an amazing glass blower. So, and
you have Weppa Farms.
Yeah. Lou
Weppa
Vega
Farms. That's Lou Vega. He's based out of Connecticut. CBD, great products.
Yep. Amazing products for CBD.
So we promote him as, cause he was in the filming. So that's an affiliate kind of a thing that we're doing with him.
Yeah, he donated. I mean, because when we were filming, you can only smoke so much weed. Literally. Some of those takes are like we were 15, 18, 20 takes in, and that's like 3 blunts in like 20 minutes, man. You're like,
yeah.
So
he donated a bunch of CBD.
See, I'm the perfect actor. I'm the perfect actor for your shows, guys. That way anyway.
Yeah, you're more like the dude in the cartoon that gets the cannonball through the side of his face.
Well, whatever. I ain't gonna say it won't be the first time I've been killed in a comic either. So no.
Well, that's the beauty of the animation. The beauty of the animation, it doesn't follow the novel. It doesn't follow the comic book series. It's a spin-off, and it can really, each episode, we can do whatever we want with it.
What is up with MJ the Train, and are you going to bring the bong to life next?
So MJ the Train is actually voiced by Inspector Deck from Moontang Clan. Which that was like we were fucking blown away by that. We were in the studio recording the tracks, and I had the headset, and I kept hearing a laugh, but it wasn't the guy that was doing the recording.
It wasn't Jimmy. No.
It wasn't Jimmy Kang from Straight Up Entertainment, awesome dude. But I kept hearing a laugh. So I nudged Mark from Hole in the Wall Cultivations, who was the sponsor for the first one. And he was laying voice tracks with us. And I go, yeah, dude, there's somebody else in here. And we got an NDA in place on this. Like, nobody's supposed to know. And he looks and he goes, oh, shit, that's Deck. And I'm like, wait a minute, like Inspector Deck from Wu-Tang Clan? He goes, yeah. So after we laid the tracks, Deck was like, how can I get involved in this? This is fucking hilarious. I'm like, well, we need somebody to voice the train. He's like, I got it. And then he decided he was going to voice Mikey X, which is a little thing that you'll have to wait and see the cartoon.
You'll have to wait and see on that one, yeah.
Yeah, but he's voicing Mikey X as well. And then
I want to voice Red when you bring the barn to life.
You know,
I'll do it right.
No, we might need somebody to voice. We might need somebody to voice the bunny slippers at some point.
I don't know if I could be a bunny slipper. I could be a pawn though. I could be a pawn really easy, especially when it hits things. That'd be a fucking pawn, dude.
And then, like at the end of that intro you saw, which it goes into the episodic cover. That's episode 1, of course. Yeah. Those will change with each animation, but we actually locked actress Francesca De Luca to do the episodic intros.
She was on their show last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was just back on New
Year's Eve.
Yeah,
she had to come back on New Year's Eve because she had to answer Jeff's question about what turned her on.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Jeff? What'd you get?
Well, it didn't take batteries.
He asked her too. He says, does it take batteries and what kind? And she's like, well, no. It was pretty funny.
It means she's real. I like it. Okay. But I kind of thought she was real anyway. She was a cool guest, man.
She's awesome.
She's a great person, And you never know. I mean, as we go, we don't know who else will be involved. The feelers the feelers have been out there. We've had other people approach us already. Well, I want to get involved. I want to be involved. It's like, man, let us get the first one done first, because that's the pitch. Once the first one's done, then we can pitch it.
Okay,
we can pitch it to Comedy Central. We can pitch it to
Adult Swim or whatever.
Adult Swim.
Has anybody else asked to be the voice of the barn?
Well, no.
Okay, just so long as if you bring it to life, I'm the only one that wanted it. That's cool. Dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know how Jeff's gonna feel about sucking from something that's got your voice.
I don't know. It ain't gonna be my voice. It's gonna be a bong. What are you doing? Don't hit him. Ouch! You're a fucking bong.
Okay, sounds like there's some kind of magic spells working in this one.
Right?
Look, I mean, it's a weapon and a bong. He'll be mellow 1 minute, he'll be wanting to kick ass the next. You see what I'm saying? It's like kind of.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, you never know what happens, because you got to read the comics and you got to read the novel, because some shit happens.
Good.
We leave a lot of stuff wide open.
Good.
Right.
Good. I love that kind of shit. You guys know me, man. I just want to be part of fucking what's going on in the comic world everywhere, man. I just want to promote stuff, cross-promote with people, network with people, get people seen, do whatever I can do,
All this, I want to give a quick shout out to Toon Buds, Beaver Buds.
Yep.
They've been working together, I guess, for a little while. They're doing a collaboration. And they asked us if we wanted to be involved. So, we're sponsoring them.
Right.
If you're on the website, go to Token Tunes.
Go to what?
It's under
Token Tunes.
I believe it would be under.
I got it.
Yeah, right there, Token Tunes.
Okay. We worked with these guys for a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do we got here?
We put out 12 comic strips with them, right?
24.
Oh, yeah, 24.
Oh, okay. I know what these are. Okay.
Yep, they were just little 1-page little comic strips.
Yeah.
With we worked with Toon Buds and the Token Tunes, and so that's something that is also on the website that everybody can go and see.
Yep.
Nice.
And they're what they're doing now with Beaver Buds is they've got a graphic novel that is going into print this month.
Yep.
Jeremy and Jason Daly, folks. You can go find them on Facebook, wherever.
Yeah, they'd actually be great guests for one of your comic shows because these guys, man, I mean, they're fucking so smart. I mean,
yeah, you should get them on the show.
You know, reach out to Jeremy.
Yeah, reach out to Jeremy and
Jason.
You know,
Jason's more the artist.
Right. And because they've got this new project that they need to promote, and it's done.
Yeah,
they're going to print this month.
You know what? Send them my way, dude. You know, we got a few different shows that like to promote people. You know
what I mean? We've got to get them back. We've got to get them back on our show to promote it too.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
You know,
guys, like I said, we already took you past your 45 minutes.
That's all right.
And I could, like I said, I know I could talk to you guys for hours. Just
hell yeah. Well, then you're just gonna have us back again and again.
That's right. That's right.
And again.
There's so much that you guys do, though. Like I said, you know, it's like I always ended show after talking to you guys with, "Damn, I wanted to ask him that."
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
It's always like the next day I'll be like, "Shit, I forgot to talk about that or that." I tried to make sure that I covered everything about your site or about your podcasting. Look, guys, it's not all just a bunch of stoners sitting around. It's really good stuff. Some of it's really deep. Some of it's, a bunch of stoners sitting around. We're going to tell you. But it's a great show. Still Toking with is worth the watch every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, whether you're watching it on the Dorkening, on our YouTube channel. It don't matter. What's up, Rocky? Oh, Rocky wanted to say hi. What's up?
Hi, Rocky.
You know, I will say, you know, we are on 24 platforms worldwide simultaneously, but if you go to one of the 7 majors, which would be the Comic Madness Network, YouTube, you know, the Dorkening, Hellfire Entertainment Media, Toking with the Dead, Facebook, YouTube's, then we see your comments.
Right.
You know, a lot of people try to comment on the back ends, as I call them, and we don't see the comments because I'll get text messages from famous people who'd be like, "I was commenting through the whole show and you didn't even put my..." Listen, put down the bong and listen to me. Go to one of the 7 major platforms and we will see that until StreamYard decides that they're going to incorporate with Switchboard and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see them from Facebook. If you're in the Madness group,
you
know, when you comment there, we see it. We see it on the YouTube channel. We see the Twitch. We don't see anything from Twitter. If you're not watching it live on Twitter, which we do broadcast to Twitter.
Yeah, we do too. Yeah.
Watching it on a different monitor, then you don't see what's going on there. It doesn't show up here in the StreamYard.
No.
So you see it, you know. And we do try to highlight most everything that comes up in the StreamYard chat because we want our fans to know we do appreciate that they watch.
Yeah. I mean, the beauty of watching us on one of the 7 majors is if you have a question for our guest,
you can ask.
99% of the time it gets brought up.
Yep.
Right.
You know, or if you have a comment, you know, that's
okay. This is my only thing about Leo is Leo goes,
well, that's because there's so many of them in the chat.
I'm just saying. I didn't have a chance to read that. Now I got to go to Facebook, see what that dude said.
Sometimes he misses 3 or 4 of them, and I'll go, "Dude, there was a great question like 20 comments ago." And he'll go, "Where?" And I'll go, "Never mind, I got it." I'm already hovering on it. I'm like, "I got it." So, yeah.
But thank you. Fun. Look, and the more platforms you go into, the more chaotic it gets. I know for you guys at 24 now, it just doesn't matter anymore. You've pretty much seen it all.
Well, that's why I just tell everybody go to one of the 7 majors, you know. But the reason we're on 24 is because, like, you know, Jeff and I always said that one person that's one of the 3 viewers on that 22nd platform could be the one that calls you up and says, "Listen, this is what I want to do for you."
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly, man. That's why I put everything out as in many places as I can. because somebody might want to meet you guys, talk to you guys about something here in the near future.
Right,
You
right.
never know.
You know, and one thing we didn't mention is, we're on 24 platforms worldwide simultaneously live, but we're on 19 podcast platforms. So it gets ripped down the Saturday after our live show. It comes out at 4:20 every Saturday at 4:20.
Yeah, so you can listen to it wherever and whenever you are.
Right. So you can, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, you can listen to it. Or like I said, you can go right back to the website, just click on any one of those episodes and watch it.
Yep. And
Yeah, they're
that's
all
the thing.
archived.
All of them, every season, every episode is linked to the website. Once you're at stilltoking.com, you pretty much can find everything these guys got going on.
Mostly.
Schedule, right?
Mostly.
Your schedule for the upcoming con season is there too, right?
No, actually, that's on our
only on the
Facebook page.
Facebook page.
It's only on the Facebook page. It's too much to keep changing it on the website. So it's just easier to do it right on, Toking with the Dead Facebook. It's pinned right to the top of the page. It says 2024 tour, and you got to watch it because constantly it's changing all the time.
Mm-hmm. So, I like I said, I told these guys I would open this thing up about an hour ago, so I better open it real quick, guys.
Well, yeah, you said you were going to open it 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, I kind of blew that, but here I am. This is some more books, I believe, from the band, the Lunatics Fringe, and this stuff is, the music is great. Okay, they sent me a CD. I jammed to it. Oh, they sent me CD. I jammed to it. We played a couple of them on the show, and I didn't want, of course, play them all because I wanted people to go listen to it. But they have a YouTube channel called The Lunatics Fringe.
Okay, cool.
Good stuff, right? Jamming music. These guys are stoner. Everybody who's against the cool stuff in the world is in the party of no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right? So these books have to do with battling the party of no, more or less. And their music is, oh, dude, they signed these. Look, they all signed them. Anonymous signed it. Even Anonymous signed it. That's cool. Mr. Fringe, dude, thanks, guys. That's awesome. And I'm digging it.
Nice.
I'm digging it. Brumby signed it too. Sweet. But now this stuff, I'm reading the first one right now. Okay, it's over the one that they sent me first. And what do we got? Okay, nice big backing board to go with this big magazine. But you can see it's styled to their music, to their CD covers, everything.
Right.
It's all branding, right?
Nice.
You know what I mean? Dude, but this stuff, Mr. Fringe there, the green guy, that's actually who you interview. Okay, he comes out, and I don't mean the cartoon. I mean Mr. Fringe comes out, and he's green. He comes on your show, he's green, and he does. They do their obviously their show, their musical show is theatrical.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's like
it's inspired by Alice
like
Cooper.
Blue Man Group.
No, like more like Guello.
It's
like Guello. Okay.
These guys are inspired by like Alice Cooper and old school theatrics. The old school stuff. And I'm trying to get them booked to a show around here so I can go see them. What can I tell you? I never tried to do anything like that before, but got them in touch with the people at the Hash Bash and at Rainbow Farms for their 420 event, and then there's a theater downtown that does concerts and shit. I was like, I want to check these things out. Maybe come over here near me so I can come see you. All
right, Pops, I hate to cut you off, but I need to fly.
Dude.
I gave you an extra 6 minutes.
I gave you an extra 6 inches. I mean minutes.
Or, yeah. So thanks a bunch.
Always good to see you, my friend. And
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
we're gonna be,
we will see you on the airwaves.
yes,
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah, my dinner's
All
been
right.
done for a half hour.
And
Thank God for
anytime-
microwaves.
Look,
Oh.
anytime you guys need me too, right? You guys know. Anytime you need me, hit me up. I'll be
Yep.
there. I mean,
All right, sounds good, brother.
All right. Peace out.
Still token with those guys. And those guys are amazing, man. If you guys haven't watched their shows, go check out their channel. Still Toking. It's good stuff, man. They get great guests. They have a good time. They've sent some guests our way. We've sent some guests their way. It's it's networking, guys. It's what we do. I got to get out of here. I got a couple of ads to play, stuff like that. Thanks to the guys from the Lunatics Fringe. Check them out, guys. These guys are on YouTube as well. You can listen to all this music on their YouTube channel, the Lunatics Fringe. Go check them out. This is good stuff, man. I liked it. I like it. What can I tell you? It's my kind of stuff, right? Y'all have a great night. Peace out.
Critical class logistics, getting it done, getting it there. Critical class logistics, getting it done, getting it there.
In a small town, unlike any other, Lisa and her husband Ray were away from home for a long time. The stress of the world brought them back to their homestead to recharge. The entire family is reuniting once again for a time of faith, food, and fun. The whole town is invited. Come join Ray and his family for the feast of a lifetime. Welcome to the picnic. Slaughterville Book 3, The Cannibal Rednecks, is a 66-page, full-color story of love, loss, and family, set in the small town of Slaughterville. Look for it on your favorite crowdfunding platform.
Critical Blast Logistics, getting it done, getting it there.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to drive.
hands. Jazz hands and brakes.